Hello everybody, it's the Harbinger, this is Wingspan on Steam, and this is our opening hand. We have we have the Osprey, Blue-Gray Nutcatcher, Ruby-Throated Hummingbird, and Eastern Phoebe. Four choices of birds that give us additional food, and let's go through each one of them and decide on which one we want. So there are some things to consider here. Let's look at the bonus cards as well here. Forester and Ecologist. Okay. So, Blue-Gray Netcatcher is the only one for Forester, but I don't think we're gonna go for Forester because Ecologist is probably the easiest bonus card of them all to get 6 points of. So I'm just gonna go for that one, and let's see here. Blue-Gray Gnatcatcher is a bird for the second round and goal, gonna give us steady supplies of worms. And that's that. It's not worth that many points. So if we compare him to the Eastern Phoebe gives 2 more points, gives a star nest, which is helpful for all of the round angles, and it can be activated everywhere. So we can, in theory, put this in the grasslands if we want to, and we might actually do that. Because it's very powerful to get food and eggs from the same habitat. The Ruby-Throated Hummingbird can also get us food from outside the forest, so we can have 2 food gainers in the grasslands, which means that we do have a theoretical possibility of getting lots of food outside the forest. Osprey is also another bird we can use to get food outside the forest. So it's a bird for the last round and goal. So this actually looks pretty strong to me. We can even also pick up the Sage Phoebe. Sage Phoebe already lays 3 eggs just on the birds we have available to us here, and that's 8 points out of and we can spend food we already want to spend because of these and Phoebe here. Now, if we build grasslands and try to activate that a lot, we might be struggling for egg space. So maybe Sage Phoebe doesn't really help too much with that. Maybe that's an indication we rather want to go for Eastern Phoebe and Hummingbird in the forest. Then again, if we are already putting them in the forest, maybe we don't care too much about keeping both of them. It's hard to say what we should want to do here. I think keeping all of these 4 birds is an okay opener. Sage Phoebe is a strong bird, and it's at least a guarantee we want to play something for the rounding goal here, and it's 5 points in of itself, and as long as we can lay just a few eggs, it's a decent bird to keep, and it will also give us tempo when we play it. So in the early game, we could play this guy to both play out a bird, get further on the grasslands track, while also getting lots of free eggs in. So, which means that we can skip 1 or 2 activations of the grasslands. So we can either play this guy as a big point dump at the end of the game, or as a tempo play in the mid game. So it's lots of versatility there. Ecologist, yes. What's in the bird tray? In the bird tray, we have 2 migratory birds and a broad-winged hawk. Nothing to write home about. I think we go for this. Take our vertebrates. We can play the Eastern Phoebe as fast as possible. And we need to decide here. I think it's exciting to go for a no forest play when we can. Sage Phoebe kind of advises against doing that, since we will fill up our habitats with eggs. Then again, getting 2 food every activation here and getting 3 eggs is really powerful compared to getting 4 food here. So I think we're gonna do this, and hopefully we are gonna be really excited about this. So the bad thing about doing a play like this in a game against a physical opponent is that we will be giving lots of food to our opponent here, And a physical opponent is probably going to utilize that food a lot more efficiently than the AI would. So we need to try to be aware of that drawback. But we shouldn't have any issue to get the resources we need to play the birds we want to play here. So hopefully we are getting some amount of advantage in there, and we should be very good for the first for the round and goals. So I'm hopeful that we will have a good game here. And the name of the game in the early game is just get the resources you need to have a good game online fast enough. So let's see here. I'm going to sack some eggs so we can draw some more cards. Egg space is gonna be the crucial thing for us to get through, and I'm also gonna take another fish there so we can dig to the forest turn. So we're gifting a lot of food here. We're gifting food on Eastern Phoebe, on the Hummingbird, and on the Osprey. If we can get a decent forest, we might consider not giving all that food to the opponent. But we are getting lots of value out of this for us. That's a good bird for us to keep, since we don't need to activate the forest ourselves. We don't care about the activated abilities there. So having it filled up with white birds is fine. And we also have the ecologist thing. So sorry. So whenever so if you can just sneak this guy in here, we can fill out more spaces without having to spend more actions, which means we can spend more actions activating grasslands with the purple markings in them and cycling cards and stuff. Speaking of, we want more cards. I'm considering the Dixie. It's a really good card since it gives you 2 points every activation, but it also eats your cards, so it needs stuff like the Wilson Snipe to feed you more cards. Ideally, we'd make the opponent pick up this so they can feed us cards, but I don't think we can rely on that. The good bunting will also give us access to more food without giving the opponent food. So it is tempting. Then again, we are also running out of spaces in the grasslands if we want to place his Phoebe, Purple Martin, and the bunting. So maybe we think pick up this guy and not too much else. Hooded Warbler is gonna see play. King Rail, I also want to play that. Okay, now we need to decide what we are ditching here. Maybe we but we want a bald eagle for the round and goal. It's 9 points, and it eats food we already get from the Osprey. And we are not very good at picking precise food. We are good at playing stuff that eat worms, good at stuff that eats fish. We're not that good on other stuff. Luckily for us, all the birds we have in our hand eat these kinds of food. Let's see. We want you guys for the bonus card and the forest stuff. We want you for additional cards, want you for bonus cards, want you for tuck cycling. I guess we want you so you can lay lots of eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4 eggs. So this is a 9-point play, this is a 9-point play. But this eats a space and a habitat we want to activate a lot with the white power bird. So I think Say's Phoebe probably is the least impactful of the ones here. That way we can play out the King Rail, get access to here where we can cycle even more cards, or even more eggs into more cards. I think that's fine. And Fishery Manager, 8 points if we play the Bald Eagle. Happy about our decisions. Now we are being rewarded, and Wilson Snipe is the next thing I want to play out there. So let's just fill out these eggs here. Maybe we should instead prioritize playing the Purple Martin. If anything, I want to take food ourselves first. Then we are giving worms to everybody. We can play out both the Purple Martin and the Wilson Snipe now. Probably what we're going to do. Then we can play you, draw a bunch of cards. And then we can lay eggs once. Do we win the round and go with that? We have a decent chance of doing that. Opponent can field 4 eggs. We can easily field 5. So yeah, that's gonna happen. We are drawing cards. But yeah, we are giving loads of resources to our opponent here, but we will just have to rely on us utilizing these resources better. Which means that we need to hone in on maximizing the utility we can get from these things here. We need to win the round and goals. We just in general need to be more efficient in converting the resources we have into points. I guess we don't care about which one of those we get, but we want to choose. Not that it has a real impact. And take more worms. Okay. We're also currently leading here. Okay. Trumpeteer's one is something I want. Down Woodpecker is something I want. Since we can combo it with the Tufted Titmouse and the Hooded Warbler for a triple play. So let's do this and that and look for this thing. Common Merganser, okay. I don't think we're gonna play you because we already have a 9-pointer. No, we already have the Bald Eagle we want to play. Aha! Mistake. Okay, so sack you. So then we could instead have gone here and picked it up via Purple Martin cycle. Well. Because it's still the correct thing to... It's still correct to play this guy because we get Fisher Manager online, which we should very much prioritize. Are we gonna... We probably want to try to find out which bird we want to play in this spot. Is there anything in the tray we care about? Not really. Let's not sell food. Food is... if food was good to sell, so we could guarantee winning the running goal, but we don't want to sell food here because food is actually premium for us. Since every time we get food ourselves, we also give away food to the opponent. So we don't want to just turn that into a single egg. We want to turn that into maximum amount of value for us. You go first. That way we can choose the thing we ideally want from this thing here. And this time it is going to be a rodent, so we are closer to playing the Bald Eagle. And ideally we play that out when there are fish in the bird tray for us to actually get for free. In the meantime, Grasshopper Sparrow isn't good enough at this point in the game. Because it will give us it will give us 2 more eggs every round, one from the activation and one from this thing, but it's just 2 points. We're gonna run out of egg space if we do that. 5 eggs is gonna eat up the egg capacity we have left in like 2.5 turns. So yeah, we need... Maybe we want to prioritize playing out the Titmouse, Woodpecker, Warbler. Yeah, let's prioritize doing that. push more stuff. Then again, we can play the sparrow if the opponent tries to catch us in the round angle. So we do have it as an option. It's just nothing, not something we are in the need of prioritizing. I'm gonna take the worm here and the worm here. And let's just play out these. Even though there's a theoretical possibility we can gain even another one of these birds out in the same play, I think this is fine. So that was a 12-point play or something. In addition, we got lots of ecologist scores up. Awesome. And now we can, in theory, take 3 dice if we want to take that over 3 eggs, a point, and 2 dice. Main benefit of this is that we are not giving dice to the opponent, of course. Yeah, let's go down here again so we can force the opponent to pick food before us. Merganser. Okay, opponent, you're going first. That way we can reroll and gain a fish. No fish, no dice. Then I think we will be taking the rodent. For the great horned owl is the thinking. I don't think we're gonna activate wetlands anymore. We already have all the cards we're gonna need for the remainder of the game. So activating the wetlands again is it's a waste of a turn, since we can also cycle over here. Maybe we do play the grasshopper sparrow, and I've been under reporting it. It feels so bad to do it now, but just going down here once more. Yeah, we should have done that earlier. I didn't remember that we were going to play out these 3 birds, eat lots of eggs, gain more egg space. And now we can activate 4 more times, and before we run out of run out of stuff here. Yeah. Anyway, lay some eggs. Lay some more eggs. Duck a card we don't want to play. Baltimore Oriole, yes, thank you. That's a 9-pointer. That's a star nest. Even more points for the round and goal. And we even don't hate taking some cherries here. Get some more vertebrates. And let's take even more stuff. So playing out this guy, also it's a 9-pointer. It's also gonna give 2 more points to ecologist. Yeah, we still want to play out bald eagle because of fisher manager. Yeah, this game is going great. Gonna lay 1 more egg, cycle the common merganser this time. Get out the black-bellied whistling duck. Not gonna see play. I want to roll first. Get that fish. Is the fish still there? No, it's not. Okay, then we are playing out the Oriole. Hang on. We do have enough food to play out both this guy and this guy. They're gonna give us still additional bonus points, so they are gonna be worth it. Final turn is... I'm just debating whether or not we should also play the Great Horned Owl or not. Or attempt to, but I don't think there are enough turns left in the game to actually make that happen. So I guess there's a theoretical possibility that we can do this like that. You're eating these food. like this. And there is a theoretical possibility that that the opponent takes some food now, and then we play bald eagle, and we are accidentally given a million fish, which means we can also play the great horned owl afterwards. There was a theoretical possibility that could happen. It didn't happen, but it's fine. Now we can lay eggs and get 2 more nests with the correct nest type, and we should very much be winning this round and goal here. And I think this, if anything, we have at least played a lot of high-scoring birds this game. So I think we should be happy how this shaked out. And yeah, don't need to give more food to the opponent, so let's just skip. And that's the end of this game. So a lot of stuff went right for us. We won all the round and goals, played lots of good birds. We got, I think we got 14 points from two bonus cards. That's pretty much. Almost 60 points from bird cards played. And we didn't really spend that many actions playing birds. We had lots of play on the bird cards. And lots of egg points. Yeah, this should be, yeah, 125. That's not the worst thing in the world. Now, remember, we do have an inflated score this game. It's inflated because of the Osprey, the Eastern Phoebe, and the ruby-footed hummingbird. They gave resources to all players in the game, so in theory, an opponent would also have had a lot more points than they should have because of all of these free resources we were giving out. We utilized them very well. We utilized them by turning them into plays with tons of high-scoring birds that gave us lots of additional points, and the opponent did not quite translate the additional free food into additional points. We utilized the tempo we were given by getting food and eggs from the same habitat to winning all of the round and goals, which is remember, each victory in a round and goal is not only it's not only 3 points more than your opponent. It's a 6-point swing because you are getting the 3 points more. The opponent are not getting them. So winning the round and goals is usually a really good indication that that your engine was really good, and it's tempo. We give opponent food, but in turn we are getting a really good chance at winning these round and goals. And all of these round and goals we have here wants you to have lots of birds in the grasslands. Specifically, the third one is precisely that, but the other ones is that you want to have loads of eggs in specific nest types, and lots of specific nests. And yeah, we just were very lucky with what we got out there. I think we could have managed with 1 turn less in the wetlands. That final turn when we got 1, 2, 3, 4 cards here, we got 1 food out of it, which we have, and we have 1 food too much here. We have 5 cards too many in hand. We specifically wanted to pick up this guy, but the other guy we actually wanted to play, we could have picked up via the Purple Martin. So instead of having these cards in hand and this food, we could have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5 more points in eggs and tucked cards here. In addition, we should have played the Grasshopper Sparrow earlier if we wanted to play it at all. And I don't think playing it when I did it was the correct play. So yeah, that play also probably cost us stuff. So I think this game could easily have been a 130 game, maybe even a 133, 134, 135, dependent on the small inefficiencies we did there. But that's that. Thanks for watching. It's been Harbinger, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.